Hey everybody, welcome back to the Good Head Beer Cast, the YouTube video that you can drink to. Actually, you can drink to any YouTube video, but we really encourage you to do so on this one. My name is John, and we are back with a different beer this week. I was going to go with a different beer than I have here today. I had one in the fridge that I was going to share with you. It's from a local brewery called the Chamonix Creek Brewery. I live in the South Jersey area, and that's not too far away from me, and they do stock it in some of our liquor stores here, and it's a really good beer, but we're gonna have to get back to that one. I was taking the plastic ring off of the can, the last can that I had, and accidentally popped the beer can open, and oops, I had to drink it. And so as Bob Ross would say, happy accidents, right? So today we have a beer by one of my favorite brewing companies, the Kona Brewing Company. And I like this brewery because it's one of those breweries that I've had most of the beers that they offer in my area, and they do not make a bad one. Everyone I've been very happy with. They're priced reasonably well, and they're very tasty. So the one we're going to open up tonight is the Gold Cliff IPA. My favorite is the Honolulu IPA, but this ranks a close second. So the Kona Brewing Company is based in Kona, Hawaii, and they also have locations in Portland, Oregon, and Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And being in South Jersey, I mean, I like to think that my beers come from the Hawaii location, but most likely comes from the New Hampshire location. But still, doesn't matter. They still taste great. And we're going to open up this bad boy right now. So let's crack that open. Pour this into the glass. Get that dumped out here. All right. Got a nice big head on that. Good carbonation. This one is a lot lighter than the beer that I had in my last episode. It's kind of a golden yellow. Nice and clear. Okay, so we're going to taste that in a bit. And so let's try this out. That's really good. This is an IPA, and it does have some tropical pineapple in it, which kind of tempers the hoppiness. It's still pretty hoppy. Hits 50 on the IBU scale. And it's got 7.2% alcohol by volume. So Kona makes several different IPAs, and I like every single one of them. My favorite is actually Honolulu, which has passion fruit in it. I'm sure we're going to review that at some point on this show. This one has a pineapple in it. They also have Castaway IPA, which is their kind of standard IPA. I think that's like in their when you buy their variety packs, they have that in there, and Kuabe, I believe, is the other one. All of them are very, very good. Again, if you can pick some of this this brand up, I highly recommend it. Now, one of the other things that I like to talk about when I am reviewing a beer or talking about a beer is the packaging. Not important. I mean, we're not going to sit and read our beer bottles like we do cereal boxes when we're eating breakfast in the morning, but they have kind of like a mid-century design painting on there. This one's a diver diving off of a cliff. Cliff's kind of like golden color. Kind of makes sense, right? And I like there's a relief of the chain of Hawaiian Islands on here, and right on the bottle, same thing, says Liquid Aloha. So that's pretty neat. So the branding on here, Kona Brewing Company. It looks like a pretty Hawaiian looking graphic there. It's got the lizard in there, and that's pretty neat. Also, one of the cool things about this brewery is that on the inside of their caps, they always have a like a Hawaiian word or a Hawaiian saying in there, and sometimes it's tough to see because of the plastic coating that, but this one's Kai, and that means seaside, and so that's pretty neat. They got about 50 different ones for all their beers. So yeah, man, that's good. It's got a nice crisp finish to it, which I don't usually use crisp to describe IPAs. Usually that's more of a lager thing for me, but that really does finish very nicely, very crisp. This being an IPA, is it doesn't feel very heavy. It's got 211 calories in it, which is it's about average, I guess. One of the beers that you should try by them is a beer called Cocoa Brown. I can't find it anywhere around here anymore. It was very available to me last year. The Cocoa Brown is it's made with toasted coconut, and it's a kind of a dark beer, but it's very, very good. Definitely give this one a try. It's well worth it. I mean, the 6-packs usually run only about $8.99 if you're lucky. They're online, konabrewingco.com. Also, they're pretty much readily available. Any liquor store or beer store that are going around here has at least some selection of the Kona Brewing Company, and most of them have the Gold Cliff if you can get that. So if you like what you've seen so far and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you want me to check out a beer for you, you can email me any suggestions to thegoodheadbeercast@gmail.com. And until next time, I'm John. Go out and get some good head. See ya.